Easy English Pod.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast, your friendly space to learn real, everyday English in a simple and practical way. I'm really excited you're here today.
Yes, welcome. And before we begin, let me just say this. If you've ever felt nervous speaking English in real-life situations, especially outside your home, that's completely normal.
Exactly. Maybe you're in a taxi, walking on the street, or even trying to understand directions, and suddenly English feels a bit difficult.
But here's the good news. You don't need perfect English. You just need the right words for the right situations.
And that's what today's episode is all about. We're talking about something very real, very useful, and something you experience almost every day. Traffic rules in English.
Yes, think about it. Roads, cars, pedestrians, traffic lights, these are things we all see daily. But do you know how to talk about them in English?
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to understand and use common traffic-related English in real conversations, whether you're asking for directions, talking about safety, or just describing what you see around you.
This is one of those topics that can really boost your confidence in everyday situations.
So stay with us, relax, and enjoy learning. You're doing something important for yourself right now.
And hey, before we continue, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss simple, practical English lessons like this.
All right, are you ready to learn English through real-life situations?
Let's get started.
Let's step into a real-life situation. Imagine this. You and I are walking on a busy street. There are cars, motorcycles, people crossing, and traffic lights changing.
Yeah, a very normal day, but also a perfect moment to learn useful English.
Exactly. So let's start our conversation right there.
Hey, before we cross the road, you should always look both ways.
Yes, that's very important. Always look left and right before crossing.
And also, we should use the pedestrian crossing.
Right. The pedestrian crossing is the safest place to cross the road.
Now, look at the traffic light. What color is it?
It's red.
So what does that mean?
It means we must stop. We should not cross yet.
Exactly. Red means stop.
Now it turns green.
Great. That means we can go.
Yes, but we should still be careful. Even when the light is green, always check for cars.
Let's stop for a moment and explain something clearly.
Good idea.
When we say you should look both ways, should means it's a good idea or the right thing to do.
Exactly. It's not a strong command, but it's important advice.
Now, let's continue our walk.
Wow, that car is going very fast.
Yes, and that's dangerous. Drivers should follow the speed limit.
What is a speed limit?
Good question. A speed limit is the maximum speed a car can go on a road.
Oh, I see. So drivers should not drive too fast.
Exactly. Driving too fast can cause accidents.
I also see a sign over there. It says no parking.
Yes, that means you cannot park your car in that area.
So traffic signs give us instructions.
Right. They help keep everyone safe, drivers and pedestrians.
Now, let's make this interactive for you. If I say, the light is red, what should you do?
Correct answer, stop.
And if the light is green?
Correct, go, but carefully.
See what's happening? You're not just learning words, you're learning how to use English in real life.
And this is the kind of English that builds real confidence outside the classroom.
Let's keep walking. Now we're a bit further down the road, and the street is getting even busier.
Yeah, more cars, more movement, and more chances to use useful English.
Hey, I think we need to turn left at the next corner.
Yes, you're right. The shop we're looking for is on the left side.
So in English, we say turn left or turn right.
Simple, but very important, especially when asking for or giving directions.
Let's try a quick example. If you want to go to the bank, turn right at the traffic light.
Perfect, clear, and easy to understand.
Oh, watch out!
Whoa, that motorcycle came out of nowhere.
Exactly. So when we say watch out, it means be careful or danger is near.
This is a very common phrase in real life. You'll hear it a lot on busy streets.
Let's continue. That car is getting too close. The driver should slow down.
Yes, slow down means reduce speed.
And the opposite is speed up, but in traffic, slowing down is usually safer.
Let's explain something important here. When we say the driver should slow down, we are giving advice, again, just like earlier.
Right. Should is very useful in traffic situations. You should stop. You should look both ways. You should follow the rules. Now look over there. There's a police officer.
Yes, and he's helping control the traffic.
So even if the traffic light is not working, drivers must follow the officer's instructions.
Exactly. Safety always comes first.
Let's practice together again. If I say, a car is coming fast, what should you say?
Correct answer, watch out.
And if a driver is going too fast?
You say, slow down.
Great. You're building real-life English step by step.
And notice how these are not complicated sentences. They are short, clear, and very powerful.
Now imagine yourself outside, walking on a busy road. You can already use these phrases.
That's the goal, to make English part of your everyday life.
We've made it past the busy crossing, and now we're walking along a main road. This is a great place to notice something very important. Road signs.
Yes, road signs are everywhere, and they use simple English, but if you understand them, they can help you a lot in real life.
Look over there. That sign says stop.
That's one of the most important signs. When a driver sees stop, they must bring the car to a complete stop.
Not slow down, not check quickly, but stop completely.
Now, look at that other sign. It says yield.
That word can be confusing. What does yield mean?
Yield means you should let other cars go first. You slow down and wait if needed.
So it's about giving way to others.
Exactly. It's about sharing the road safely.
Oh, here's another one. No U-turn.
That means drivers are not allowed to turn their car around in that area.
So traffic signs don't just give advice, they also give rules.
Let's build a simple sentence. Drivers must follow traffic signs.
Good one. And notice the word must.
Yes, must is stronger than should. Should equals advice, must equals rule or obligation.
So when we say drivers must stop at a red light, it means there is no choice.
Let's continue our walk.
Wow, that driver just ignored the red light.
That's very dangerous. People must obey traffic rules to prevent accidents.
Right, breaking traffic rules can cause serious problems.
Now, let's talk about something very common, seat belts.
Yes, when you are in a car, you must wear a seatbelt.
Exactly. It keeps you safe if something happens.
So we can say, always wear your seatbelt.
And what about using a phone while driving?
That's also dangerous. Drivers should not use their phones while driving.
Perfect sentence. Clear and practical.
You say, let's practice again. If I say, a sign says stop, what must you do?
Correct answer, stop completely.
And if a driver is using their phone?
You can say, you should not use your phone while driving.
You see what's happening? You're now able to talk about real rules, real situations, and real safety.
And that's powerful because this is the kind of English you actually need outside.
We've covered a lot already, but we're going even deeper next.
Yes, next we'll move into a more natural flowing conversation where all these rules come together in one real-life situation.
Now, let's put everything together into a full real-life situation. Imagine this. We're in a car, driving through the city. There's traffic, signals, pedestrians, everything happening at once.
Yes, and this is where English becomes real. Not just words, but quick decisions, clear communication, and understanding what's happening around you.
Okay, I'm driving now. I think I'll just go through this light quickly.
Wait, stop. The light is red.
Oh, you're right. I almost made a mistake.
That's a big one. Remember, you must stop at a red light.
Yes, must, not should. This is a rule.
All right, the light turns green now.
Okay, I'll go.
Wait, look. A pedestrian is still crossing.
Oh, I didn't see them.
That's why you should always check before moving, even when the light is green.
So we can say, drivers should watch for pedestrians.
Exactly. Safety is not just about rules. It's also about awareness.
All right, now I'm driving again. I think I'll turn here.
You mean turn right?
Yes, turn right.
Okay, but use your signal.
Ah, good point. I forgot.
So we say, always use your turn signal before turning.
Got it. That helps other drivers understand what I'm doing.
Exactly. It prevents confusion and accidents.
Oh no, I think I missed the turn.
That's okay. Just go straight and turn at the next corner.
Can I make a U-turn here?
Check the sign.
It says no U-turn.
Then you must not turn here.
All right, I'll follow the rule.
Hey, slow down. You're driving too fast.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Look at the sign. It shows the speed limit.
You're right. I should slow down.
Great correction. That's exactly what we want. Noticing and fixing in real time.
Now, let's bring you into this situation. If you are driving and the light turns red, what do you say?
Correct. I must stop.
If someone is crossing the road,
You say, I should wait.
if you want to turn,
You say, I will turn left/right and use my signal.
perfect. You're now thinking like a real driver in English.
And more importantly, you're thinking safely.
This is what makes your English powerful, not just grammar, but real-life use.
And we're not done yet. Next, we'll give you simple memory tricks so you never forget these rules.
Now, let's make sure you remember all of it when you actually need it.
Yes, because learning is one thing, but remembering in real life, that's where confidence comes from.
So, let's give you some simple, powerful memory tricks. These will help you think faster and speak more naturally when you're on the road, or even just talking about it.
Memory trick number 1, the 3 colors rule. Think of traffic lights like a simple system in your mind. Red equals stop, yellow equals slow down, green equals go.
Say it with us. Red, stop. Yellow, slow. Green, go.
If you remember just this, you already understand one of the most important traffic systems in English.
Memory trick number 2. Must versus should. This one is very important.
Let's keep it simple. Must equals rule, no choice. Should equals advice, good idea.
Examples. You must stop at a red light. You should look both ways.
So, when it's about safety rules, think must. When it's about good behavior, think should.
Memory trick number 3. Short safety phrases. These are quick phrases you can remember and use instantly. Watch out. Slow down. Be careful.
These are powerful because they are short and urgent. You don't need long sentences in dangerous situations.
Memory trick number 4. The driving pattern. Think of driving like a simple pattern in your head. look, signal, move.
So, before you do anything, look around, use your signal, then move safely.
You can even say it quietly to yourself while learning. Look, signal, move.
Memory trick number 5. Learn by watching real life. This one is powerful. The next time you're outside, walking, riding, or driving, observe everything.
Look at the signs. Look at the lights. Look at what drivers are doing. Then ask yourself in English, what is happening? What should they do?
This turns the real world into your classroom.
And here's something important. You don't need to remember everything perfectly.
Yes, just remember the main ideas. The more you see and use them, the more natural they become.
Imagine this. Next time you're on the road, you hear someone say, "Watch out," you understand instantly.
Or you see a red light and in your mind you think in English, stop.
That's when you know your English is becoming part of your everyday life.
And that's the goal. Not just learning English, but living it.
All right. Take a moment and think about everything you've learned today. At the beginning, traffic rules in English might have felt like just random words. Stop, go, slow down. May be familiar, but not something you felt confident using.
But now, it's different. Now you understand what those words mean in real situations. Now you know how to use them in full sentences. And most importantly, you've practiced thinking in English while imagining real life.
You can now say things like, "You must stop at a red light." "You should look both ways." "Watch out." "Slow down." These are not just sentences. They are real-life tools.
Exactly. This is the kind of English that helps you outside, on the street, in a car, talking to people, understanding your environment.
And here's something powerful. Today, you didn't just learn English.
You learned how to observe the world in English.
So next time you're outside, walking or driving, you won't just see traffic, you'll understand it in English.
You'll notice the signs. You'll understand the rules. And your brain will start forming English sentences naturally.
That's a big step forward. Not perfect English, but practical, confident English.
And that's what really matters.
Before we go, let's bring back one simple idea you can carry with you. Red, stop. Yellow, slow. Green, go. Must for rules. Should for advice.
If you remember just these, you've already learned something valuable today.
And here's a small challenge for you. When you go outside today, try to describe what you see in English. Even something simple like, "The light is red." "The car is too fast."
That small habit will build your confidence faster than you think.
If today's episode helped you even a little, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep learning with us.
We have many more real-life topics coming. Simple, useful, and made just for you.
You're improving step by step.
And you're doing better than you think.
Keep learning,
Keep practicing.
and we'll see you in the next episode. Both, bye!